larson425's. Yeah.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Denver Broncos. With that, we're off to the Rocky Mountains. Standing by in Denver, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other. Still nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Dalton off play action. And able to find John Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10. They'll run with Cook. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Nelson. Let's get back to the action. This defense will need to string together a few stops here as they defend a first and goal from the 6-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. Now a play fake here on first down as they go to work on a first and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Mike Evans, his first. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Haskins on third down. He's got his tight end Fant. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make it. Time to jump back in. Opening drive, third quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10.
All day, just like that.
Late, it'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he comes back with one complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, save. A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into 4th. From the gun, Haskins on third down. He is going to find Hill here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the 10. From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Haskins will throw. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3rd and 3 coming up with the ball inside the red zone. The defense with their backs against the wall a little bit. Can they hold up? from the gun on third down. Haskins, and he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. That's This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. On first down, it's Haskins. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A tough spot for this defense, no doubt. Even a field goal here might be enough to end this thing. They've got to be thinking turnover here. Let's see if they can get one.
So don't say no.
Dalton, 1st and 10. And a catch right side by Evans. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That ball's caught. Aguilar, right side. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Dalton operating in the red zone now. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. So back to live action. Offense in a little bit of a hole. Now can they dig themselves out? Down big on the scoreboard. They need something here. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Looking to throw, Haskins. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Haskins back to the air. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Haskins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. On 3rd and goal, Haskins. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Saints get a bit closer. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And no, it's incomplete. He had 3 touchdowns already. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling